Think of baseball as a painting. Up close, the 2,100 games are the hues and the colors that make any season beautiful. But take a step back, and you see an impressionist image of 1,000 moments worth remembering. Some of them last forever.
Left center for Mitchell, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
And now an entire season is one game short of becoming a masterpiece. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota on a foggy night here in the Twin Cities. This is where a local native by the name of Prince once said, "Party till it's 1999." And you know what? They just might do that. The Atlanta Braves, of course, have other plans as they come back into a packed and a boisterous Metrodome. And if it's decibels you like to count, you're going to see them here. This is the right place. If it's Homer Hankies you want to wave, you're going to see a few of those, too. And there's going to be even a smattering of brave tomahawk choppers. But most importantly, if it's baseball drama you dream about, well, we couldn't have written this script any better for you. And so it's live from the Metrodome. It's Game 7 of the World Series. The Atlanta Braves and the Minnesota Twins here on CBS Sports. And hi again, everybody. Good evening. I'm Pat O'Brien. We've got Tommy Lasorda with us again. You've got a lot of Prince CDs, don't you?
Got a stack of them.
We're going to have a wild scene inside the Dome, but most of all, after a whole season of baseball, we've got a Game 7 of the World Series, and tonight's winner will walk off with this trophy. Tommy, what does this World Series mean in terms of baseball history?
Well, Pat, it's got to be one of the most historical World Series simply because two teams finishing last, and the following year they're in the World Series. That has never been done in my lifetime nor yours, and it may not be done ever again. Do you realize there are 3 different games that have been decided on the last pitch? It's been a very, very exciting World Series.
Do you manage any differently in a Game 7?
Without question. You got to shoot the works tonight. This is it, the final game. You have to do everything within your power to win this ball game. If you have to use starters in relief, every man has to be available for tonight's game.
We are going to turn our attention to tonight's starting pitchers. Minnesota, their hopes hinge on Jack Morris, and this was the scene as he left the Metrodome early this morning after the Twins forced a Game 7, looking very much like a rock star. Morris, of course, won 2 games for Detroit in the 1984 World Series, and this year he started not only the season opener, but also the All-Star Game, ALCS Game 1, World Series Game 1. So I asked him if he could put into words for us just how big tonight's Game 7 is.
The big boy. That's what we all dream about as kids, I guess. And, you know, just like the Super Bowl is the Super Bowl, there's only one game in football, but the 7th game of the World Series is our Super Bowl.
Is there something you get nervous about, or do you get anxious to get started, or what's the emotion here?
Well, I think just like everybody else here, we're ready to play the game. We've been through it enough. I've been through it enough. I've been through many World Series games. I'm just anxious to play.
This could turn the clock back on you. You could become a little kid again on that mound today, huh?
Well, let's hope I pitch a little better than a little kid.
Good luck, Jack. We want to welcome, by the way, those of you who are just joining us for our live coverage of Game 7 of the World Series. We're here talking a little pitching. We've been talking about Jack Morris, and if Jack Morris pitches the openers, John Smoltz specializes in pitching the closers. He beat the Dodgers to put Atlanta into the NLCS, and then he shut out the Pirates in Pittsburgh to put the Braves into this World Series. And Tommy, what about this pitching matchup tonight?
Well, Jack Morris is a veteran, as you said. This guy is a winner. He loves to pitch big ball games. You have to make him get the split finger over. As you will notice, when he gets ahead of batters, he throws that split finger. They swing at a lot of bad pitches in the dirt. If they make him bring the ball up, they got a chance. They got to make him throw his fastball if they want to beat him. This guy's tough.
John Smoltz is being asked, Tommy, to pitch again on 3 days rest. He has had mixed results, and you think it'll hurt him tonight?
No, I don't think it'll hurt him with 3 days rest. This guy has to get all the energy that he has within him. This is the biggest game of his life. He has been the hottest pitcher in the entire major leagues in the second half. He has good stuff. If you get him out in front with 3 or 4 runs early, he is tough to beat. You've got to get to him early.
Tommy, some lineup changes tonight. With the righty Smoltz on the mound, Mike Pagliarulo will start at third base for the Twins. When we come back here from Minnesota. We'll hear from Minnesota's man of the year. I'll get this right, Tommy. Kirby Puckett, as our coverage of Game 7 of the 1991 World Series rolls on from the Twin Cities here on CBS. Stay with us.